Hi, thanks for joining me. We are going to look at 17 crafty and creative digital product ideas for retirement bloggers. Let's get going. So, I'm Nola from starterretirementblog.ca. And over on the blog, we have a really simple three-step strategy for retirement or part-time blogging. And that is number one, you start an interest-based blog. Number two, you sell related digital products. And that's why we're here today. We're going to be looking at some different digital products that we can create if you have an interest-based blog that's in the crafty and creative space. And our third step is blog from anywhere, anytime, anywhere. So is our three easy steps to our retirement blog strategy. But let's move on to some actual ideas from our crafty and creative product ideas. So we're going to look at digital products and why are we interested in digital products? Well, they're as close to a passive income as you're going to get. You can be anywhere doing anything and they can be selling for you. Now, creating them is not passive, don't get me wrong, but you do get to create them on your own schedule. You don't have any deadlines, you don't have any pressure. You had enough of that when you were working. So, this is a nice, easy flow option. There's lots of flexibility. You can spend as much or as little time as you want creating products. They will bring you in some extra income, and that can add up for extra mad money for your retirement years. There is 100% a digital product, no matter what interest based blog you have, that you can sell and you can sell it profitably. So let's look at some examples that are kind of on the crafty and creative side. So, this first one is a clip art example. And I'm just going to talk to you a little bit about how I've set up my screens so that as we move through them, you'll understand what you're going to see. So every example has a screenshot from an actual product that is being sold profitably today. So you're going to see that on the screen. So you're going to get a chance to see how the creators of these digital products are presenting them. You're going to see up in the little right-hand corner here, you're going to see some ideas about different keywords that they're using when they go to promote them. And then there's some other information on the screen too. You might see how many sales they've made. You might see some product features, what type of file they're delivering it as, those types of things. And within the computer screen down at the bottom, I've for each one put an idea, just a suggestion of an interest-based blog that might use a digital product like this. Lots of other ones that could, and we'll talk about some of them. But that's kind of the setup for each of the examples that we're going through. So let's take a look at this clip art example. So it's baby bear watercolor clip art. So really sweet images. You can see that they're nicely displayed, a little sample of them anyway on the screen. We do know that there's 13 images because it tells us right at front and center that there are 13 PNG images that are going to be delivered with this digital product. And if we look at some of the keywords that were used to promote this, baby bear clip art, watercolor clip art, animals, cute forest animals, and clip art pack. And I've suggested down at the bottom here in the orange that this would be great if you had an interest-based blog on scrapbooking. So that's just one example where you could use Clipart as a digital product for your interest-based blog. The next example I have is digital stickers. So remember, we're in the artsy theme. Stickers definitely fall into that. And this might be a great if you had an interest-based blog on something like journaling, for example. So these are girl power digital stickers. We can see that they go with good notes down here. You can tell that that's a software that these work with, and you get a sense of what they're providing. They've got words, they've got some images of a girl for the girl power theme, some tabs, some sticky notes, all kinds of things that would be really useful if you were journaling. We can see that this is a bestseller, that there's been sales over 3,000 sales for these stickers. Stickers are a pretty hot item. And these are all delivered digitally. You can see down here, it's a digital download in the bottom right-hand corner. So these are a great little digital product that you could sell if you had a blog about journaling, for example. The next one, signs and wall art. So this is actually one that I do use with my for some of the digital products that I create and sell. They're promoting this one as a calligraphy custom sign. So I've suggested an interest-based blog if you were into calligraphy. This one, it's a fully editable custom sign. If you read the description up top, it tells you the sizes that you can get it in and that it's fully editable. So you could change what it says. And this also, I think, would be great if you had a wedding blog, a home decor blog. There would be lots of uses for signs and wall art. I use it for inspirational, and I do some. I've done some Easter things and some Christmassy things where I've put together different wall art that's seasonal. Doodles. The next one is Doodles, and I'm suggesting this one for an interest-based blog for bullet journals. So remember, we're kind of in the arts and craft world here. So these are all types of things that somebody might be blogging about. So we see here we're going to get a set of 42 PNG files. Um, they're going to come digitally downloaded into one zip file. And on this just one, we can see the description. We can note there's over 11,000 sales. That's great. Very popular item. And she talks about there's 42 hand-drawn doodles, PNG clip art. They're a little smaller than her usual. So I guess if you follow her products, you're going to know what she normally makes. And she even suggests that they're perfect for little projects like journals, little stickers, stamps, etc. So she's giving you some suggestions on how you can use these doodles. So sweet little product, digital product, that would be great if you had a blog about bullet journaling. Our next one is coloring pages. Coloring pages are so popular. Um, and kind of a trick with coloring pages is if you can niche it down to something related to what you're doing. So these ones you can see she's promoting them. It's a bestseller. And she's promoting them as anxiety relief coloring pages or pages for mindfulness. So I'm suggesting that this would be a great little digital product for a therapist. So you have some sort of blog that's talking about some sort of therapy, um, and this could be a product that you provide to your audience that they can print out at home and do the coloring and help them relieve their anxiety. Of course, you can use coloring pages for all sorts of things. Adults are just as into them as children. Obviously, good for children, educational pages, seasonal pages, and almost any theme for adults. Um, the trick is to just to narrow it down to something that ties it back to a niche so that it's not just a coloring page like this one. It's a coloring page for anxiety relief, right? You're getting a little more specific. That makes the product a little more attractive. I really liked this one. This is Digital Maps. This is a really cool product. So what they're doing is it's custom topography. You can select your size, select your style. So obviously, if you see this full ad, you'll see what the choices are there. And then you add your personalization, your location, your city, and your coordinates. And the producer of this digital product is using it to create a map with your city, your coordinates, and your location on it. So I think that's pretty cool, very customized. So if you had an interest-based blog, for example, for a cartologist, which would be pretty specific, I think it's just a good example of you could be interested in anything. So I wouldn't say that cartologists are something it's a very unique niche, right? So here's a product that would fit beautifully with a niche like that. Personalized sound waves. This is another really neat customized product. So you type in the message that you want to say, and they send you back a digital file that's just a sound wave of that message. So they're promoting it as a sound file for weddings, birthdays, declarations of love, audio message, Valentine's Day, and it's with a QR code. So this product is one I suggested you if you had a blog on online dating, for example. Again, kind of an offbeat blog topic, but this might be a type of digital product. You could have someone who's trying to get someone's attention, send in the message, and then if they're too nervous to speak to somebody themselves, they can just send the file, the audio message that you've created for them. So really cool product. There's a lot of really neat products out there if you get looking around. This one is custom portraits. They're highlighting a few features of the product. Ready in 6 hours. If not satisfied, money back. So a lot of digital products don't do money back, but you can. That's up to you, right? You're creating it. So if they get a digital product and they're not satisfied and you want to give them their money back, there's no reason why you can't. Um, so this one I suggested maybe as an interest-based blog for a grandma for grandma. So you have a blog for grandmas, and it's talking about all the fun things that you can do as a grandma with your littles. And grandmas might be someone who would be interested in having some sort of a custom portrait of their grandchildren, so they could send in a picture and then get back a customized portrait of the grandkids. So just an example. The next one is printable stationery. So stationery is so flexible. It's very popular. This one looks very wedding-y to me, but they're one of the ways that they're promoting this one is as writing paper, botanical letter writing paper, a set, a note paper, and they've included the name Pen Pal. So that gave me the idea that this could be used for an interest-based blog for a Pen Pal club. So you've created a digital product. It's this printable stationery. They're telling you what size it is. You have an option between lined and unlined, or I think you get both when you get the digital product. Um, so yeah, just a really sweet product that you could promote to go with your pen pal club. The next one is printable bookmarks. So they are telling us that they're creating 10 printable bookmarks. They're showing us each one of them. If you count across, they're showing all 10. They're telling us what format we're going to get it in: JPEG, PNG, or PDF. So they're giving us a very a variety of ways that we can receive and use this product. They're very clear that it's a digital download only. No physical items will be shipped. Always a great thing to include when you're doing digital products, because sometimes people look at this and they think they are going to get something physical delivered to them in the mail. So try to make sure somewhere in your promotion that you're letting people know that there is no physical product. Um, and of course, this is just a great product if you had a blog about readers, books, libraries, that kind of thing. So nice little digital product that would be a sweet tie into the topics that you're talking about. Love this one too, digital sticky notes. So it's a digital product. And if you had a blog on productivity, these would be awesome. They are made specifically to go with certain software. So Good Notes, Note Shelf, Notability. Um, and it tells you that you're going to get a digital zip file, and there's sticky notes for your digital planners. And I just think they have a nice color theme, and everything matches, and it would be really nice to use these in your digital planner. If you were talking about productivity, this could be a nice little digital project that you're selling related to your blog. Digital paper. So I am into journaling, and I love this. I had to look at all the different patterns, but you can see they've got it presented in a really nice way. 100 boho seamless digital papers. They're talking about the size down here at the bottom. They're 12 inches by 12 inches, which is kind of a typical scrapbooking or junk journaling size for the pattern papers. Um, and yeah, just another great product that you could add to your junk journal blog. This one is for paper flower templates. So it tells you right off the top, you're going to get 57 items. It's telling you the formats that you're going to get them in. And one interesting thing about this particular digital product is they're letting you know we have used AI. So they're using AI to generate these templates, these flowers. But they're being very upfront about it. And I think that if you are using AI, lots of people are now, but I think it's a good transparency, good practice to always let people know that there is AI included in your artwork, whether it's completely generated by AI or partially, and then you've embellished or added to it. I do think it's a good way to do business to let people know that your product does have AI in it. So I've tagged this interest-based blog for card making. I think this is the kind of product that they would use often on making cards. But also, you can make lots of different things with templates. This is just one example. Mug or t-shirt designs. So very popular, very easy to do. You can find lots of print on demand companies that will produce these for you. I've suggested if you blogging about yoga and you've got some mantras that you're using in particular for your group or that you promote, it'd be great to put them on a t-shirt, and that's something that you can sell on your blog. I follow a van lifer, and he's always got these unique sayings that he's coming up with that are tied to his travels on the road. And every time one kind of sticks, he puts it on a sweatshirts and t-shirts and starts to sell it on his blog, and they sell. It's a great way for his followers to support him, and also get something that that they enjoy having. So digital products should be useful, and they should help you build your community. And that definitely, if you're putting things on mugs or t-shirts, that's a great way to do that. This one is for jewelry making. So if you happen to be into jewelry making, here is a 150 pack bundle for earring templates. We haven't talked about bundles too much. We've seen a few in these examples, I think, but putting together a nice, tidy group of digital product makes it more appealing. So instead of just getting one or two, you're getting a lot in a bundle, and people love to get value for their money. And it's really easy to do in a digital product because if you've created a bunch anyway, you can kind of put them all together into just one product, and it's really easy to resell that way. So bundles are a great idea for your digital products if you're trying to deliver a lot of value for the money that they're paying. And once you've created them, it's not costing you anymore to bundle them and sell them that way. The next one I have are Cricut Designs, and I've suggested this as for crafting blogs. These ones in the description, it actually says you're going to get 70 laurel wreath bundles. Talks about the different formats it comes in, and it talks about Cricut files. So if you are in the crafting world, you know what a Cricut is. Handy little machine that cuts out the designs for you and actually does a lot of things for you now, the newer ones. But yeah, these little wreaths would be great for making cards, putting on water bottles, making Christmas decorations, all sorts of crafting uses for this great little digital product. Monograms. So this is a 72 design pack. It says it's going to be your family name monogram. They do mention that it could be used as a wedding monogram. And I did suggest that this could be for an interest-based blog for weddings. So this would be something that new brides who's following you on your wedding blog would be looking for because they're going to be changing their name and they're going to want to have a way to show or share what their new name is. So that's a great little digital product. So those are the products that I had to share with you today. They are all contained in my 100 profitable digital product ideas. So if you go to Start a Retirement Blog and you grab this freebie, you're going to see those ones we just went over, but you're going to see a lot more. I think maybe we went through about 17 today. Um, there's tons more. And I went through the arts crafty type products today, but in the 100 profitable digital product ideas, there are a whole bunch of profitable niches covered, all the most popular ones. So you'll see a lot of different ideas that you can come up with for a whole bunch of different niches, and that can kind of jumpstart your idea planning for your own digital products. So I'd love to connect with you. You can go to starterretirementblog.ca, get the freebie there. If you just want to send me an email, I have questions, you can shoot that off to Nola at starterretirementblog.ca. I do pin on Pinterest, so you can find me there. Or you can take a poke around in the shop and see what free and paid resources are over there. And actually, you can get the the freebie. You can get that there in the shop under the freebies as well. That's it for today. Hope you enjoyed. Bye now.